Morning. What you doing, Chloe? Ooh, the ducks are ready for breakfast. So I really want to be able to set the camera and film today, but it is dumping snow. But we are going to get on to that door up in the top. So I'll film as best as I can. Just finished feeding these girls and going to throw some grain under the RV for the chickens, get the ducks fed, and then get upstairs and get started on this. But it's pretty blowing and it's coming down pretty thick now. Okay guys, I know it's a little bit harder to watch the video when I film in selfie mode, but some of this will be filmed that way because then I could just see where I'm at in the frame and my head doesn't get cut off. So the snow is definitely coming down. Look at that. And I'm going to try and get this door on so it quits blowing in, and hopefully the temperature is dropping. I can feel it. It says it's 38, but it feels quite a bit colder than that, probably because the wind's blowing. And it is supposed to do this for the rest of the day. But I just checked the 10-day forecast, and Tuesday, -10 at night. Yikes. But we're only supposed to have that really negative temperature for probably 3 days at night. It'll be single digits in the morning. So we'll probably be, or I will probably, because I'll be here by myself, probably be here. I'll probably just run the generator all night, all day, which does mean that I have to get refills on gas. Because the generator can run 10 hours on 5 gallons. And we do have the little buddy heaters also, and I used those last year. They worked really well. So I'll be able to use that, so I'll stay warm. But we don't want to do that for very long. So the goal today, those are big, giant, fat flakies falling down now. Still have not gotten my car unstuck. But, you know, it is what it is. So, let's see what we can do. I brought up the hinges. I brought up the drill. This is just, I'm not putting a door frame in this. We're using the actual frame, rough cut frame as the door frame. I did a little bit of reading, and that's actually a thing. People do that. So I decided up here in the treehouse, that's just what I'm going to do. And it'll be fine. I talked to Randy about it. He said people do that. So I just want to see if I can get this door set. And then obviously I'll be coming back around on both of the doors and doing the 1x2s, door stop and the door handles. I think this week is going to be all about come out, do a little bit, go in and warm up, come out and do a little bit, and tiny steps will get us there. So let's just get this done so that I can go back inside and warm up, because my hands are already cold and I've only been out here for a few minutes. I did get all the critters fed and the dogs pottied, so I have a good window of about an hour before the dogs are going to want to go back out again. They love this weather. Corgis are a very resilient breed. Chloe, if she had access to outside like she did last year, would sit out in this snow. She loves it. This door only has 2 hinges. And that's strange, they're on the inside of the door. Let me show you. So we got this door from Habitat from Humanity. But the hinges are here instead of actually on the edge of the door. It is so cold. I barely have any feeling in my hands. So I'm gonna just get this guy screwed up on here, and then I'm gonna take a break and warm up. And then I could put door handles in this one, so that I could do. And then I could cut the door handles in the other one. But the big thing that I need, that I want to get done today, is the cutout for the sliding glass door, because holding and touching that metal, it's just going to get colder. It's going to be colder tomorrow than it is today. So I'd rather be done with that part today than touching on that metal tomorrow when I think it's supposed to be 8 degrees colder tomorrow than it is today. So that's the goal. Otherwise I might get stuck there and the girls will have to rescue me when they get back. That would be bad. Let's go inside and warm up. So I started spraying. Let's see if I can get a view in there. The spray foam in this crack. Start sealing this up. This section over here is a little bit wet. We're getting a drip. So I don't know how much this is going to expand. This is what I used. It's supposed to be for up to 1 to 3 inches. So, got a whole bunch of hats on. So we'll see what that does. I've got a few more cans. I want to spray around this window, and this crack I think really needs to be sealed up. So along these walls and down on the floor, and that's gonna go a long ways for being able to keep it warm in here. There's a section, let me show you, up there that I also need to, on the outside, put, so you can see where the light's coming in under there. I actually need to get some OSB up on that. It's kind of on my thing to do today. I did get the door upstairs done. I need to add the door handle on this one, and get this spray foam in. It did warm up a little bit, so that's really awesome. It's not as freezing, but I'm gonna try and get the spray foam down so it has time to expand, and then I can see if I need to buy any more the next time I'm in Home Depot. Because we don't have a constant temperature, I kind of buy them as I need them. I don't want them sitting around. We had some of our adhesive glue freeze and then overheat, and it exploded. So I don't want to be buying that stuff. It's too much money. And then hopefully I can start building that frame for that. And then if not today, get that cut out, then tomorrow. Chloe, come on. Hey, leave those alone. Come on, hop up. Can do it. Come on. They're not going to get you. Come on, hop. Chloe, hop. Come on. You can do it. Come in the house. Come. Oh, Chloe, no. Come here. Mama get you. Mama get you. Come here. Hey. Come here. Good girl. I'll carry you. I'll pick you up, you big goof. Okay guys, the spray foam is got a couple of leaks there that I'll need to add some more. Here in the bottom, it's filling in. This side's doing much better. It's a lot closer together. The window section is sealing up. I have one more can that I can, let me close in. I've got one more can. So there's a few little sections there you can see through. I'm just giving it the time. I know it's colder, so I think it takes longer to poof out when it's cold. Chloe, do you think there's snacks in there for you? There are no snacks, little girl. Don't get that on your fur. I'll have to shave you. It'll be terrible. Okay, so I picked up a doorknob. And I do have two. So one for up here and one for downstairs. But this one already has a hole in it, so let's put this guy in.
Who am I to say we tried our best? Who am I to say we kept ignoring all our promises? Who am I to say there's nothing left? Who am I to look down? Who am I to say you won the war? When all I did was fight so hard, I forgot what I was fighting for. Who am I to save us breaking down? Who am I?
Okay guys, I picked this up from Harbor Freight, and you just set it on the door where you want it and you drill the holes. And I do have the hole saw kit. We bought those, or the whole bit to drill the hole. What are those called? Anyway, so I'm gonna have to get this set up on this door, and Chloe really wants to escape. So I've got to try to block her from escaping, and so that maybe I can get the doorknob on this one, so they would both have doorknobs. And then I could drill the hole upstairs in the wall so that it can actually latch. No, birdie bird, you have to stay inside. The collar fell off. Whoop. All right, I don't trust you. All right, I'm gonna try and trust you, but you can't run out. You stay inside. No, you cannot run out. You can't go out. Mama's put a door handle on. You're gonna make a run for it, aren't you? I know that means outside. I understand that you want to go outside, but we're not going outside. We're not going outside right now. Where's my kit? What am I doing with my kit? It's over here. So this is pretty cool. It actually came with the correct hole size. So maybe I can take that one back that I bought. Guess you can't have too many. Oh, and the little one for this. Perfect. Okay, so I didn't see screws. Hold on. Okay, so it did not come with the screws, but that's not a big deal. It came with actually both the pieces, and I went ahead and bought them because I couldn't tell if it had them or not. I don't know. Got in Harbor Freight and possibly lost my mind. I'm excited that this kit has everything. It does not have reusable container. It just came in that plastic thing that you saw. So I would definitely purchase some kind of container that this could go in, because I could see all these pieces getting lost. At least here in my world, they would get lost. So let me grab some screws. We'll attach this sucker and we can start drilling these holes. Well, I may need a plug-in drill. This is a metal door. I didn't realize. It doesn't seem metal though. It's pretty weird. So either this guy just isn't cutting. It drilled in it just fine, so I don't feel like it's metal. Let me see what the other piece does for the little doorknob. I'm sure it's handler error. That's usually what it is, handler error. Dang it. Let me see if I can go find tools. Okay, so let me fix my hat. So this is a metal door, so, or at least it's partially metal, I don't know. Anyway, that's a wood hole saw and it's not gonna work. I do have a metal hole saw, and I did actually buy the kit for the metal hole saw, but now the piece that goes on inside is different than the one that came with the kit, and of course I can't find the one that came with the actual metal kit. So, shoot. I guess I'm not doing this today. So I think when I purchase things, I need to purchase a box that they can go into when they come in these little plastic kits. When they come in this kind of thing, because I always lose the pieces. So if there's an actual little box for them to go back in, then I don't lose the pieces. I usually lose the whole box. Chloe. Well, you just don't want to be in here? But this is our new house. She's like, nope, I want out, Mom. If you go, please don't forget me. You silly girl. You being a silly girl? Yeah? Shoving her nose into the door that's cracked open. Poor dog. You want it out of the RV, so this is out of the RV. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Show everybody your cute face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my little Chloe. Cute. Okay, let me up. Yeah, you standing on my leg. You gotta let me up. Thank you. Shoot. So I am just gonna leave this thing on there. Carrie's gonna come get me. We're gonna do a Home Depot run, and I'm just gonna see if I can find that particular piece, and maybe we can actually get this door in. Okay, since I can't cut the hole in the door, I'm gonna shift this lumber. The sliding glass door is gonna go right here, and that's kind of my next project, is making that frame, getting that set up here, and cutting out this hole. So if I can get all of this lumber that we put in the way moved, then I can get started on that project. And then when Carrie gets here, we can just take off and we can get the rest of the installation. So I'm really excited. Tomorrow, if we get it all up here, I'll talk to you about what I'm doing with insulation in the shipping container. And I think I've come up with a really good solution, since we just can't do spray foam, because that's what I'd really like to do. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. And I've done a lot of research into how to keep my walls from sweating and creating that mold, because there just is nowhere for anything to drain out. So if these walls sweat, it's just gonna puddle at the bottom, and that would be super bad. So I'm gonna get all this lumber moved, and hopefully I will get it done before Carrie gets here.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover.
Okay, so the sliding glass door is 5 feet, 11 and a half inches in length, and 6 feet, 9 and a half inches in height. And that's the rough cut opening. So I think that I'm going to, well, they say to give an inch on both sides, and then you can adjust from there. But the floor actually has to be what the floor is gonna be. I am going to put a 2x6 on the floor. Eventually, I think I would like to insulate the floor and put down some plywood. So I'm gonna go ahead and have that 1.5 inch. This is 2x6 material. So it'll be 1.5 inches up. There might just be a step up and down into the shipping container. So that'll give us a nice flat surface. I've seen a couple of people do this in a few different ways. And one of the ways that they did it, where they did run that 2x material on the bottom, it keeps the rigidity of the wall. So that's, to me that sounded like it was a thing and it's a real thing. So I think I want to have a full wooden frame all the way around the shipping container wall, and then the sliding glass door will slip up into that. So I'm going to cut the first set of square for the square and kind of put it up against the material, up against the wall here, and then I'll draw around it, and that'll give me the area that I cut out. This will actually be doubled with the material. But part of it will be, I don't really know how to explain it. Shaka! So I basically have 2 double frames, and there'll be some overlapping, and that should hopefully keep that strong enough so that the super heavy door does not twist it and whatever, and it'll sit nice and square in the wall. So this is my next really big deal thing to do. I've still got some spray foam that I've got to do, and we're actually dripping from the ceiling. So what's happening is the deck is, the water's coming in underneath the framing of the up there. So I'm gonna have to get something on the outside, some flashing up that will stop that from running in, because it's actually dripping, which is causing this floor to be all wet. So that's kind of a super big deal, and that's something that I am going to have to address here pretty soon. But my next really big thing that has to get done is these doors, and then this wall here on the end. So I've got 2x6 material for all of that, and I just need to get the stuff cut up so that I can get started in building it. I'm gonna see if you guys can see how this is sweating in here already. Yeah, you can see it. Get you up close. So it is, this is the end wall down here. See if I can get my finger in the way. Down here. We're going to close all of that in and put a window so those doors will actually stay open. And that'll give us another window so that this in here can stay pretty light. But what's happened is the snow's gotten on the roof and it is warmer inside here than it is outside on that ice. So definitely keeping that scraped is going to be a deal, a thing. Because my concern is not having spray foam on this and this sweating. That's a real thing. So it's a pretty big concern that I have. And I hope that I have the fix for it. But you have to come back tomorrow in order to see that, because I'm not doing that in this video. This video I'm cutting 2x6 in, so come on, let's do that. Really big possibility that all these insulation stacks are in the way. That is basically the size of the sliding glass door. So that's basically what my frame's gonna look like for the sliding glass door. Now I just need to level all of that up, draw my line, and cut my hole. And that stresses me out so much. I do have the reciprocating saw, I do have the metal blade, all of those things. You know, it's just once you cut that hole, you can't go back. There's no going back. It's gonna be really nice though to have that space. And hopefully the chickens don't decide to make this home before we can get the slider in. That would be bad. They're already trying to move in. Look at her. She wants to be a house chicken. Guys, that's so funny. So my top and bottom cut pieces are exactly the same, and I have the bottom one running on the inside and the top one running on the outside. I'm trying to figure out why my sides aren't level. This is why I have to do it this way. Let me know, please, if you have to do it this way. This is why I need to write things down. You guys are right. I totally need to write these things down. If I would have drawn it out, then I would have cut those right. So this is right on the outside. I just need to get rid of that one piece so I could attach it here and then remove that inner piece, scoot it in and attach it. I don't really have the space to lay this down and do it. I actually have to put it together standing up. Because I don't have a place to lay this down flat and then be able to pick it up and put it in place. So I know that that's probably the hardest way to do it. but I just don't have the space. So let me see. Shoot, if I could find some screws that work. I have a corner clamp. Let's go find it. Leave you guys here while I go find it. Found it. But you guys got to come see this. It's crazy. I don't know, you guys. That looks pretty yucky. Carrie and I are going to have to make a minimum of 2 trips for this insulation. Oh, that's already ice. And my driveway ice is up pretty bad. And it's really cold right now. And I still haven't gotten the car unstuck. Or the heater in the refrigerator fixed. Just one thing after another. But look! He got himself unstuck. Did you get out? And he found his friends. They're in there. There she is. Getting this heat working is such a big deal right now. That's a terrible view. Sorry guys. Let's go in this other way. Yeah, this is already freezing. Whew. Wow, it got dark in there. Hands are cold. You know what, guys? I'm super cold. Dogs are barking. And I may regret this. It's gonna be super cold tomorrow, but I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna turn on the little space heater, propane space heater, warm up the RV so that it's warm for the dogs, and I'll be surprised if we go get this insulation tonight. Everything's iced up. Dang it. But we did accomplish some stuff. Feeling pretty confident about my frame for the shipping. Hi guys. What you doing? You going to bed? I've already put down snacks. You missed them. So I'll just go ahead and start editing until Carrie gets here. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So good night, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I picked up this from Harbor Freight. Hope I'm not cutting my head off. I'm actually gonna flip you guys around in selfie mode so that I know for sure. I was totally cutting my head off, look.
Oh, it's on record.